Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Campaign 2, Episode 23, Part 1. This one, Have Bird Will Travel. I have never seen the show, but I recall the song, and in the movie Stand By Me, they sing it as they're marching on the railroad tracks, and it's something along the lines of, I could be wrong with the exact wording, but I believe it's have gun will travel is the part of a man. And it's something like Paladin. I don't know. I just remember that. The name of the show, I believe, is Paladin. And I have to assume it is a real show because it has come up other times in my life and it wasn't related to Stand By Me. I believe it's a Western and my father is obsessed with Westerns. He watches Gunsmoke every single day. For the last 5 years, ever since I started getting him the seasons, he has every season. There's 21 seasons, I think. There's a lot. It's something like 20 or 21 seasons. I got him all of them, and he just watches them 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day. When he's done, he starts them over again. He's been through them 3 times that I know of almost at this point. I think he's about to start his 3rd or 4th time. Because I know he's into like season 17 right now. And then when he's done, he will literally go back to season 1. And he doesn't watch them all day, but he'll watch 1 or 2. Sometimes he'll have a marathon and watch a bunch in a day. But he watches like on average 1 a day, I would say. Maybe 2. But the point of that all is that he's into Westerns. And I don't think I've ever seen him watch that. Either way, we're jumping in. I want to see where we're going. At the very end, we saw Ford shove something into his chest. Bo apologized for Bullgate, and I kind of want to just see what's up. You guys want to see more of what I do, full-on edited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Person of Interest, Doctor Who, Stargate, Battlestar, Eureka. Check it out. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 23, Part 1.
And welcome back, everyone. So
we talked at Talks Machina about the horribly
traversing northward towards the Labenda
said
Swamp
things. Let's say
to make
Liam
good
says
on
bad
the first
things.
Of 2
things couldn't even be
jobs
spoken
from the
in after hours.
Dash. Upon traveling northward, you made a young feathered friend by the name of Kiri, who's been under your protection since. You briefly met
who I
Callie,
believe
who is
we joke about,
but
I'm concerned now.
Who joined you for a length of the journey. You managed to discover where the seemingly cut off and abandoned safe house
Mark
was.
In the last episode of Talks,
discovered what seemed to have been responsible for it going silent by what seemed to be an underground tunnel network run by Marrow, Swamp Marrow. You engaged with them, found a strange altar room where they had kind of amassed everything they had stolen from the safe house.
A lot of trouble.
Slaughtered the present Shallow Priest and his protectors. Took what was necessary and what was of interest from that pile, including an interesting orb. Made your way back out, closed the pathway the Marrow had to the safe house, thus establishing its true safety once more and completing the job of which you were tasked. There you spent an evening resting and began heading back out to return from the northern center of the Labenda Swamp towards the town of Barrel Bend and to where the next leg of your journey takes you. So, Mighty Nein.
Full tilt.
As you begin heading southward into the daytime of the thick, heavy swamp,
Radiators.
What would you like to do?
Now, I forget, are we returning back to report in between missions, or are we doing a twofer?
Well, I can send a message to the gentleman, so we don't have to go back.
How can you do that? He's terribly far away.
Well, I keep wanting to use this spell that I have, but I haven't been able to do it yet.
We talked about that.
What spells that?
Yeah.
It's called sending.
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 We talked about this.
Yeah, I can send a message. Yes, well.
We can send the gentleman a message without having to go back, but do we maybe want to go back?
But it's one of my most powerful spells, you guys, so if we're going to fight somebody, I don't know if it's smart.
Do you send like an actual message, or is it like a piece of paper?
It's like a piece of paper of the mind.
Immediate?
Ooh. Yeah.
It kind of lost me a little.
Is it
Want me to do
immediate?
it?
Oh, shouldn't we get out of the swamp first?
Yeah, what
What
time
are
of day is it?
scaries around?
What time is it about in the sky parts?
If I recall, you guys had taken a long rest after your previous battle,
Yeah.
so now it's.
They're talking about whether or not they took
yeah,
a rest.
maybe-
Liam and
Hey, Jester,
Marisha.
maybe not just yet. Maybe before we go to sleep.
At the end of the day?
Yeah.
Well, like so many good things, we can do it back when we get to the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to go find that troll guy?
I do.
Get that 100 gold.
I say we do.
I did almost die, which was pretty awesome.
I say
Yeah,
we
remember,
go
he kinda,
kick his
like,
ass
breathes
and take that
damaging
100 gold.
liquids.
So we stay far away this time.
Do we have any more boom boom sticks?
I think we have one.
We had one left.
We could do
We can just go
something.
blow up his house.
Yeah,
Gold
let's
surprise.
go
Seems
blow up
petty.
his house, see if the body's
Or
there.
something that we would totally
I'm
do.
assuming the troll has no use for
killed me and
gold.
definitely killed our guide.
Yeah, we should blow up his house.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
I think we
Sounds
should.
fun.
Even if
remember
you
how to
don't
get
want the
there?
100 gold,
votes.
you can't let trolls go
5
running
votes.
around thinking they got the best of you.
Just, you know,
Are you abstaining?
No, okay, let's go.
Okay.
I
not
totally
have
vote
a
go.
cat in this hunt, but whatever you want to do.
I'm
I
not
will-
kidding you, even if it wasn't the gold. I 100% throw that dynamite, blow up his
And then
house.
we can run if he's.
Sure.
We can
How do we know
also.
if he's in there though?
Well, you can sneak up, take a look,
he's got Frumpkin.
rob it,
Rob it first.
and then throw a stick of dynamite
Yeah,
in.
rob it
just because
first.
if we're going to be those people.
Well, yeah.
What
Yes.
happens if he's actually there?
We're
Wait,
definitely.
wait,
kill him.
what do you mean by those people?
I
Like,
mean-
do you know a lot of people who throw dynamite in houses?
Yes. Do you know those people?
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like that's pretty obvious.
I
at
would
this
think
point.
Molly would actually, so
I feel
okay.
like I knew that about you.
I just,
Even
I just like having a
even
game
before
plan.
Molly was Molly.
Maybe we have not just bolt in, right? Everybody else stands back because you're super fast, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Very dexterous.
Very
Sure.
dexterous.
Yeah. And you run in, you toss that sucker. If he pops out, we just light it up from afar. Pew pew.
This is in no way going to go
So
terribly.
I'm going to
Great
be
idea.
carrying an explosive device into a troll's house.
No, you just throw it in the door.
Yeah.
You don't have to walk in.
What if it's not? I'm just to play troll's advocate here. What if
Troll's
it's not his
advocate.
house?
I know, that's the thing, right?
What if we're just blowing up an innocent troll's house?
Well, then we should rob it first.
Yes.
We'll send Frumpkin in
Frumpkin
first.
in.
Also, there'll be
Frumpkin
a
And look at
there'll be
Caleb.
a body curing. If it is his house, we'll know because there'll be a body curing and getting nice and
I
nice
think
and
it's
right.
got to be
Also,
that
I
troll,
have
but
no,
it could be
qualms
many
about
trolls.
sending a highly
Like,
decorated
dry.
Richter to the guillotine, so I don't know why we are getting tied up over a troll.
I fear that as well.
Well, he definitely has 100 gold on him. Just saying.
And there might be
Seems like a lot of
more.
work for 100
So
We,
gold.
much
we
more.
know there's guaranteed 100
Yeah,
gold
check it out.
and
It's on the way back
revenge.
anyway.
It is on the way.
We'll give
It's
you the
on the
dynamite,
way back.
And if anything seems like it goes wrong, you can just immediately signal Caleb, and he'll
We
bring
know
in,
there's
we'll bring
at
the cavalry
least
in.
100. What if there's more? We
Yeah, you
haven't
got that
gone
photographic
deeper in.
memory.
What if
Remember
there's
those
like
damn
tons of
daggers are in the
gold?
trees?
For the, I remember the way. This way.
What is your marching order, if I could ask?
Troll's advocate,
right
similar to the
behind
devil's
whoever's in the
advocate, but less suave
Alrighty,
and with
so,
poor
who's the lead?
hygiene.
Ford.
I dig it.
I'll go
I
behind
dig it.
Caleb.
I wore
Okay.
my Frumpkin
Yeah,
shirt,
I'll
one,
go
because
behind
I feel
Josh.
like Frumpkin's been
I'll go
neglected
next to
of
Molly.
recent, and two,
Molly's Jester.
I'm expecting
the
big
rear.
things with
Alright.
Frumpkin. They said
30
maybe
feet to
Frumpkin
the
goes
right.
in.
Alrighty, and Kiri will stay with Jester,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can ride on my shoulders
and
again.
Frumpkin.
Oh, Frumpkin is scarfing it on my shoulders.
Alright.
Scarfing it on my shoulder.
All right. So, Ford, does that mean you're leading through? Who is responsible for navigating?
Oh, I'm just like a couple steps behind Ford, saying that way once in a while.
Go ahead and make a survival check, please.
I'm glad that's you.
Survival check already. I mean, I guess no. I guess normally you would just roll, right?
That is a 15.
A 15.
Yeah.
All right. Very
I would
good.
say that's
All right,
solid. 15,
get a gold
solid.
star.
You do.
Gold
Very
star.
good.
Gold
So you
star.
find you follow the pearl-handled daggers.
And
along
the
tree
eye
line
lit up
until eventually
in
you break
Ford's sword
southward
at
to
the end. I just
northern side
want to say that.
of the Unterloch. You continue to follow it south.
And we might
westward would
be
from your
a
current
target,
position,
having
curving
Ford
around
consume that thing.
the outside of the lake. Eventually, you guys make your way back to the tree line where you were before. At one point, there's a faint shift.
I want to see their
in the
life.
greenery.
Yash
Looks like
is
a
still
vine.
low.
Maybe have moved. And you, recognizing kind of the placement of it, managed to stop Ford from stepping into it. As you pull them back, you guys watch as there is now a cluster of vines at the base of one of these trees. And what looks like thorns on them almost appear to be jagged and in rows. You go.
Trap?
Yeah, like,
Or is it organic?
is it
You
real? That's what I thought. I thought it was
I'm sorry,
organic.
DM, could you say that again? Because I was busy rubbing it in to Travis that Caleb is stronger than Ford.
Vines.
Vines?
You saw a patch of
Liam!
vines that were tangled
Come
at the base of
on.
one of these trees that you managed to stop Ford
that's
for stepping into the area.
Do we recognize these vine? What kind of
Hey,
what kind of
at
plant?
least he manned up and said I just
Let's go.
didn't listen.
I
I
do
saw
a
it.
scan on the ground.
No, it could be a trap. Come look and see if it's a trap.
Okay, I'm
I
going.
think it might be like
See if I see
a
anybody
living organism.
responsible for making the vines move.
Make a perception check.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's pretty bad. 8.
Travis,
10. So I'm
immediately.
getting used to my stats.
Oh.
10.
You don't see anybody responsible for that.
I will visually inspect it for traps.
All right, make an investigation check.
Vines. But
Nope.
Nope, not happening. 8.
8.
8. All right. Does not appear to be trapped. There are no other cables or lines. You don't see any signs of anything else either holding any tautness to it. They seem slack.
Can I follow the vines along and see where they're coming from?
Now I definitely think
As
they're
you look at them, they're
alive.
just kind of centered there at the base. They either might be coming out from under the tree or just kind of part of a plant
It
network
is
right there.
I've got a
definitely.
weird idea.
Let's walk around them.
I'm gonna back up. Everybody, back up a bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of my jerky. I'm gonna wrap it around a ball bearing. Just gonna make a little baseball out of it.
yeah.
I'm gonna chuck it right in the middle of the vine.
What? No!
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
backed
good
up.
jerky.
Yeah,
did
that's
that.
good
As soon as you
jerky.
hear Bo's words, it's good jerky. You watch as the vine suddenly wrap around where it was and begin to kind of coalesce and twist around it. You watch as they tighten and tear
Strangle it and tear it to pieces. But it's turkey
and just kind of hold there.
with the ball
I
bearing.
love camping.
Feed
And then
me.
begin
It's
to slowly
exactly
shift
what
in
I
your
was
direction.
thinking.
The vines kind of
Feed me, Seymour.
Let's just run. Let's run.
Go around
Yeah,
it.
we're just gonna go.
okay because it's not very quick. You watch as this poor cluster of jagged vines, different than the man trap you encountered before, but just kind of slowly circle around and eventually give up after you guys very
This
easily.
poor
There's
cluster
some,
of vines.
moldy
Poor.
pastries at it.
I don't
I feel
give a
sorry
shit
for
about that thing.
Okay.
And it throws
I'm
it
sure
back.
that thing eats plenty.
Doesn't seem to have much interest in them,
Well, it's
unfortunately.
still
There's got to be
really
all
good.
sorts of
It'll
critters
get
that
hungry.
wander
Yeah,
too
maybe
far there.
later.
All right. So pressing on.
All right,
you are-
we
you're
avoided
heading back
that.
to Barrel Bin, or are you searching for this hollow?
Good
you
job,
found before?
Molly.
We were leading, I was leading everyone back to where this
Trying to
troll
get eyes
is,
on that tree.
All right. So go ahead and make another survival check,
Yeah,
please.
okay.
Another survival
Exactly
check.
the direction of north, and I remember where we were. That is a 9.
9.
All right.
No, we're gonna get lost in the swamp forever.
But I have yeah.
You have from memory of direction in the sun, but looking for which direction you're traveling, and you
It
have
all looks the same.
yeah, you don't have the ability to suddenly know where everything is that you've been. You have a good sense of it, and you can guide better than most, given.
I would say a
Most
9 if
circumstances.
you're good with directions. Isn't
But you also have not grown up in a swamp.
That's
and
also
after a
the case,
while,
too.
The
He's
pattern
never really
recognition
been
begins
here.
to fade a bit, and you discover after you've been circling for a bit, stumbling upon your own footfalls, and you've lost about 2 hours of travel in the middle of the swamp.
Oh my God!
Just
So
the
we're
way I
losing
remember.
time.
Maybe we circled around for 2 hours the first time and we just didn't realize it.
It's entirely possible.
Knowing that, you do take knowledge of the current source of sunlight above the canopy, and following that, heading in the western direction from where you were, and eventually you come across that similar sound,
The distant chimes.
distant chimes.
It's the bone. It was
The
bone.
chimes. Those are the bone chimes.
Bone chimes.
That's scarier than wind chimes.
Definitely scarier than wind chimes.
Should we be stealthy?
Yeah. We should be stealthy.
Should I cast pass without a trace on us?
Yeah.
Pass without a trace.
Is that all of us?
Yeah. Stay within 30 feet of me, okay?
Stay within 30 feet. And we have paths without a trace. What is Matt looking at?
Warm it up.
Matt's doing something.
It's a troll house. What?
Bless you.
Okay.
Now you have advantage
On
on
what?
stealth checks.
Okay.
So you're all staying back.
Yeah.
How far back are you staying?
Should we like kind of do a circle, like surround the
They're
perimeter?
approaching the
Do
troll
a semicircle
den
around
or
where
whatever
the
it is.
This will make it easy.
He's got a map.
We remember what not to do, right? Which is
No, what?
Don't attack him up close.
Don't
let
attack
get
him up
to
close.
us.
But
yeah,
what
yeah.
does paths without a trace do exactly?
The central tree there.
Does it just give us, like, are we just able to surround him and get advantage? Paths without a trace should
This would
allow us
be-
to see what's going
No,
on,
this direction
right?
to the north.
Is that tree
Is that
see-through?
direction.
What is
You guys are heading
happening?
this way.
I almost feel like that tree is half see-through.
So, where would you guys like to be placed?
Semicircle right there.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess paths without a trace, we could pretty much go wherever we want. Some of us are still banged up. What's our life at? Or no, we did take a rest. We rested.
It's
What am I
normal
talking
ground
about?
where
We
it's
rested.
green and then rough terrain where it's watery.
Okay.
No, that's oh no.
Sorry, Justin.
Kiri has her dagger out.
Kiri has her dagger out.
Gary, stay behind this tree next to me.
Kiri.
There?
No, behind it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind,
Yeah. Yeah.
hiding in that tree.
And,
I feel a little exposed.
Not so far.
oh, there you go.
I feel a little
I'm gonna
exposed.
give you a tool here.
Like how long
As
and
you're
how
preparing
far could you
yourself,
go?
Kiri looks over to you with a big smile, the dagger out, and goes, I don't know if it's smart.
Kiri, I don't either.
Although,
Give me the
She's
boomstick.
now after what I heard in Talks Machina with the possibilities of Kiri,
Okay.
I'm terrified when she
You
says things like
advantage.
that.
What am
I
I
used to
doing?
think it
I'm
was
going
cute.
to see if this
Thanks,
is
Talks
the troll's
Machina.
Going to
place.
see if the troll is inside.
Going to take everything.
I'd have to
that
assume
you can
it's
grab in
inside.
there.
it's not going in. Now where is it?
Just blow that thing up, man.
What if the troll's not in there though?
Then you blow it up
Then we
anyway.
can go steal
Gonna
stuff.
go steal stuff and bounce.
And then blow it up and run.
Yeah.
So find out if he's in there.
I say yes.
Is Frumpkin dead? Not to be insensitive.
You just touched his tail.
Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry.
We should go in there.
Yeah, maybe we send Frumpkin
No, but
first.
Frumpkin's not as. Yes, I mean, yes, that would be great. But Frumpkin's not as stealthy
You
as
know
me. I
what?
don't
If you
think.
want, I can go
Did
instead
pass
of you.
without a trace on all of us.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
But it's only up to 30 feet away from
Up to
her.
30 feet
I have
away.
advantage though.
Okay,
I'm
go in there,
blessed.
not
All
do
right,
it to
I'm gonna
it.
run up stealthily.
All right,
Roll your
stealthily.
stealth advantage now.
All right,
As you
this is
come
big.
up on the side.
What's Sam? Sam's been rolling good.
No, oh, it's not plus
Not
10.
plus 10.
I thought it was the.
It has to be within
Yeah.
30 feet. It has to be within 30 feet.
22.
22.
That's just right.
22.
So Caleb, you got plus 10 right now.
So as quietly as you can, you turn around the corner, walk this little swampy land bridge, dipping down to about your waist in swamp water, but in a very, very slow, steady path, begin to emerge, finding your foot finding the roots at the base of this large, now hollowed tree. You turn around the corner, and
ring of water walk.
that's true. You do actually. So you just
The
kinda
ring of water walking.
across
That's
it.
right.
The softest ninja run you've ever seen.
Yes.
You can almost hear
We
those
all
little
forget
fairies as you
sometimes.
go.
Matt even forgot.
Glancing inside, you
He's
do
got
see
the ring.
currently in the process
Chewing.
He's a big boy.
chewing something. You hear like a
Oh my God,
crunching
it's eating
sound,
for Bron.
Then a slurping sound.
It's
some,
eating
like,
for
subtle-
Bron. My man. Did someone
Okay.
just say that?
I will just stealthily back away so there's no way he can see me.
Oh my God. I hope we just chuck
the
the
side,
dynamite
and I will-
inside
Wait,
right
can we all
now.
hold our attacks for as soon as the troll comes out of the tree?
You want to hold actions when it comes to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll hold Eldritch Blast until he's visible.
I will hold Firebolt.
I'll hold.
See, the problem with throwing the
star.
dynamite in is
Essentially,
you don't
it
know
would
if
be a surprise round.
it'll destroy stuff.
You wouldn't have to worry about holding it necessarily.
Okay.
Okay.
You get a
At least
surprise
you know you're
attack.
there.
And it still might have damage done.
Am I
I'm
able
assuming
to
it's
light
fully
the
healed at
boom
this
stick?
point.
Do you have flint and steel in your equipment?
I'm looking.
We send him up
Great
there without
idea.
matches.
Great idea.
I have
We don't
thieves'
have
tools.
matches.
Well, this is the most
Sam, oh my God. Sam has no.
I have thieves' tools, and I have acid.
Well, sneak back here and.
Do you not have a tiger wire?
I pull out,
Can he
I pull out
just-
the wire and say, "What are you doing? I throw it in."
I don't have a match.
I could light it from here if you just toss it down and dive.
No, what?
No, go back.
Wait, I have.
He's gonna light it with his fireball. He's gonna light the dynamite with his fireball. That actually would. I mean, no, that's crazy.
You guys are all waiting.
Oh my God, he's saying like, I mean, you would have enough
I just
time.
need someone to light this for me. Or give me a match or something. Or light something else.
Just use your feet. Don't you have like burning hands or something?
Burn. It's hard to control.
Just like light a finger on fire and.
Yeah,
just
can he?
touch the
I
fire
honestly
and
thought he could
turn
just
them
go
off.
like that and light. I thought he could.
But is it a long wick?
Yeah.
You guys better stop.
That long.
I feel like they're gonna talk too much and it's gonna come out.
Make an intelligence check, actually.
Run and do it.
Intelligence
Oh, no.
8 plus something.
good.
Yeah, she's real
Not great. Intelligence check. 11.
11. You have some understanding of basic alchemy. You know probably the way this is treated. It won't burn super fast. You're not sure. You could have anywhere between 24 to 6 seconds.
This is such a drunk 4th of July moment.
24 to 6 seconds could be 6, 12, 8.
One slit.
Oh my God, that could be like
Full running
4
speed.
rounds.
Go with him.
That could be anywhere from
Get you
1
past
to
without
4
a trace.
rounds.
Just go with him.
Why do you want me to die?
It'll look really cool when you're running away from it, though, and it's like exploding.
You're right, it will. Okay, I'm
Yes,
gonna
it
follow
will.
30 feet behind Knot
But
as we
tough
go
guys
along.
don't look at
Okay,
explosions.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to hold the dynamite. Okay, so Mage Hand's holding the dynamite.
That's how we get
Go
to
ahead and light it, Yasha.
Mage hand.
I am.
Wait, so where are you then?
I'm near Yasha.
Okay, so move over.
I'm gonna get behind that tree and
I'm
activate
gonna
my
get within
swords.
30 feet
Okay.
of Knot.
Activates the swords.
Ignited.
I'm within 30 feet of Knot.
Okay, so you move over here with Yasha then.
Sure, I guess.
I imagine we would have no
There's now
trouble,
this
even if the
floating
troll.
piece of dynamite just kind of gliding over the swamp. You hear the insects buzzing and the little, like various dragonflies making their way through. So you have it now floating in front of you, Yasha.
Okay. I'll light it.
Mage hand is
It's
holding
going.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna move toward the thing and make Mage Hand go in front of me all the way into the hole.
Into the hole.
Get right around this corner, make another stealth check as you've now dilly-dallied around for a bit.
That's good.
Please
You
be
have
high.
advantage.
25.
25.
Okay.
And you're within 30
Okay.
feet, right?
Oh, and plus 10 because you
35.
35.
No idea you're there. But there is a faint sound, and from the inside you see the shifting movement of the large hulking troll beast in the inside of the hollow kind of pause for a second in the middle of chewing.
Mage Hand is going in.
And
Silence.
silence.
Because it could be a while.
What did you do,
If I could get a pair of scissors, please.
What? You're gonna cut your beautiful work?
Yeah, you blew it apart.
Oh my God. So he did make. Get a pair of scissors. We're going to explode his. Oh my God. Oh my God. Matt is destroying his little tent.
Like bringing cherry
That thing
bombs?
gotta be banged up.
Attack!
Okay, so first off,
That was the coolest.
That's gotta do
disadvantage
some
on its
serious
dexterity saving throw
damage.
fails. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, please.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
That's only 2d6.
Dynamite exploding in a sealed tent.
That's some steel dynamite.
That was a bottle rocket.
My God.
Oh, man.
So, the concussive blast blows apart the hollow. You see pieces of shrapnel go flying in every direction. The only one who's not currently protected is you, Not. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
On my own blast?
Yes. Well, not from the blast. This is from the shrapnel of the tree hollow that is now exploded
Yeah.
outward in all directions.
I'm unprotected.
You're far enough away where I don't think it would get to you.
For stealth. 11.
11. Okay. That's okay. So you take half damage.
Of how much?
You take 3
Oh.
points of
Nothing.
we'll say
They all
bludgeoning
thought
damage
the
from
same
pieces
thing
of
as me.
wood,
I'm thinking, how bad
flying in
is
your
it?
direction.
I mean, it could be a tree hit him or something.
The troll is, however, knocked prone. In the blast.
It's harder to hit from a distance at the moment.
That is true.
Distance, yeah.
No.
Okay.
From a distance.
However,
From a distance. I said that over the last
I need everyone to
episode.
roll initiative.
From a distance.
Technically stands
Look
up.
at the surprise.
That's
We did this to ourselves.
Well,
Hey.
he's aware that you guys are there now.
You think?
So we'll say for the purposes of this, I'll give you each one action to do something.
Okay.
Wow. Not me. I did my action.
I like that the blast didn't knock him down. He was just so scared to death. He just went,
I would imagine we could take him out pretty fast
So,
if we just roll good.
25 to 20.
Everyone's at full health again.
20.
We should have no trouble. Natural 20.
Alrighty. So, sorry, Caleb was 20.
21.
And not was it?
20.
All right.
Where's that music,
I just
Matt?
want to know yours first all the time.
Sam was a 20, but Matt rolled a natural 20.
Hear it? There you go. Alrighty, 20 to 15,
19.
19 for Mr. Molly Muck.
15 to 10.
14.
There you go. Come on.
12.
Yeah.
Molly Muck.
Hey, moving on up.
10 to 5.
7.
Ooh, what is Ashley?
What you got for it?
Ford got a 4.
A field.
By God.
Alrighty.
By 4.
I must have missed Ashley.
So, I think it's a surprise round.
Maybe
But Schultz
Ashley-
not act this
oh,
turn. We'll just
I
let it
ca-
go
I
that
must have
way
missed
because he will
Ashley.
be going up with you, Caleb, on the same turn. He's on the ground, dazed and stunned. So what are you doing?
Whoa, firebolt goes from my hand. And that is a natural 20.
Yeah.
With
that's
my Vex
better.
die,
Come on now.
we'll use this one. And that is
It's so confusing.
3,
Vex sounds like Vex.
11.
With his accent.
11, down
And
to
also
22.
in July.
22 points of fire damage.
22 points of
Nice.
fire damage on the troll.
The bolt's impact, you watch as the flame kind of curls across his now currently black blasted
Maybe that is
chest
loud,
and
but
back
hey, we're gonna leave
area.
it for now.
The flames tend to, actually, as you noticed previously in the previous battle, has prevented his regeneration. So.
Yay!
Oh, I
It
didn't actually
prevents
even want to come here. Ah.
Well then.
Whitney's burned.
They do normally, though.
Fire!
Through the battles you've had and watching from the previous strike, you now notice them on the ground, the impact, and as the time progresses over the next round, the wounds are not knitting themselves back together. So that finishes your turn. You can move.
Right.
No, stay where I am.
Alrighty. Finishing Caleb's go. Not, you're up.
Oh,
Finishing.
okay. I'll shoot my crossbow and miss with a 9
Alright, you have disadvantage because he's currently prone.
disadvantage.
Yes.
I already missed. Still 9.
Okay, good enough.
Still 9.
Alright, so it's your first shot. Misses.
Oh, I get to another one?
Then you guys do a full surprise round because technically he's dazed.
Oh, that's no good. 13?
13.
So we get 2 rounds each.
It manages to ricochet off of the outer parts of its hide, even though it's burned. It's
Not
still
had 2
thick.
turns
You watch the bolt
of
just
nothing.
reflects off of it.
This thing
Molly,
is
you're up.
down and we
Nimbo.
can't even hit it.
I'm going to.
We've hit it for
come up
22
from
out of
behind
4.
My
Well,
my
Caleb
little
only had
tree
1.
right there, just a little bit, so I can see him, and I'm going to try and enthrall him, because I don't have any really good stuff that I can do from a distance.
And Molly was
so-
a 19.
From a distance.
Alright, so spell DC on that because that's charisma based is a 10.
Is it charisma based? That's right. It's not
All your
wisdom
racial
based.
abilities are charisma
I
based.
get so because it says wisdom. I get so.
Charisma base.
That is a 12, so it does not succeed.
It does not succeed.
No, sorry, I mean
It does
No,
succeed.
12, meaning your ability does not succeed.
All right. No,
I've said that
action, you
before.
still have,
Sometimes
25
Matt
feet
will
of
say it
movement
one
if you want
way
to
and
move.
sometimes the other. It's not his fault.
Just actually
But
just
if
gonna
you
sort
don't
of
pay
stand out
attention
and
to the
out.
wording,
I'm gonna like just
I mean,
move a couple
sometimes
feet
it's just
out and
confusing.
like right there,
Okay.
and just start yelling at him. Hey you fucker! We got more than that. Come on, bring it! I don't know what I'm doing. It's too much caffeine.
Perfect, okay. And now you wanted to move.
Molly just lost his mind. But honestly, Talzin going insane is how I would imagine Molly would go anyway.
Molly's turn. Bo, you're up.
Good thing
nobody in the
world saw that.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up my speed
I loved
pretty
it.
far
It was good
because I
stuff.
think I have to be within 20
I
feet
like that
for
kind
these
of
darts.
energy.
Ball star.
Not get disadvantage.
Offense.
Yeah, with keeping on the green, you can get about there, and he's within 20 feet of you. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, here goes
Within
Bo.
close range of him
I
again.
I'm not.
I know.
You are just inching up.
Bo is getting really
I have
close.
throwing darts that only go 20 feet.
You should
I'm
be
a
going
melee
the opposite
fighter,
direction.
man.
He stole you last time. You should have PTSD from this.
Have you met Bo?
You're right.
Okay, first.
I
you have
agree.
disadvantage
Go
on
for it,
attacks because
Bo.
he's
I am
Bo.
agreeing with Bo.
Oh, right.
I'm
Okay,
agreeing
first
that Bo would not think that
okay.
way. Bo would just run in, guns
19.
blazing. I gotta
The
agree
first
with
one?
it.
Natural
20.
Oh, we celebrated too soon. A natural 20 and a 7. So 14.
14 misses, unfortunately, but the first strike does hit.
Just get up there and grapple him, and I'll send projectiles.
That sucks. 4 damage.
4 points of damage.
4
And
damage.
that's been a key point.
My God.
As you throw it, you watch as it kind of splinters off of his body, and there's a splash of poisonous toxin.
Got like a rock in his face.
Yep.
All
Like
right.
a pebble.
It's like a pebble.
Like a
I'm gonna
pebble.
Key point.
use a key point to do patient defense.
All right, so you go into your defensive stance, preparing for any sort of assault towards you. Yasha, you're up.
Patient defense,
Did I go my
so
full
she's
speed?
ready for any
Close.
sort of...
Did I go my full speed?
No, you didn't. You moved.
Can I move back a little?
If you want, yeah.
Yes.
Move back a little. There we go.
Shenane.
Shenane.
One more. That's good.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
Battles make me lose track of time, and we already went over by a minute or two. We got the hour Patreon exclusive, and then we still got about 25 minutes left before the live stream. The dude told me 156 is where we stop. I'll know to stop because they'll say we're going to go on break and then immediately come right back. This one is only 3 hours and 57 minutes. There's probably 15 minutes at the end. Being as we're stopping at 156, that means we're going to have about an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours solid amount of time for the live stream on Friday. But first, we got to jump into the Hour Patreon exclusive. I am very happy that we went back to try to see if we can get the gold. There's at least 100 gold. I don't know if the dynamite would have destroyed some of it. I have to assume if the troll didn't get killed by the explosion, then the gold, being as strong as it is, wouldn't have been destroyed in the blast. The shocker to me is that the troll didn't go down for the count, like for good. I can't believe the troll, granted we got a surprise round off, and we're able to get 2 attacks unless we rolled really horribly initiative. I mean, I feel like by the end of all this, by the time I jump into the Hour Patreon, I feel like within 5 minutes we're taking this troll out, and it's just a matter of what we find. I don't even want to go from there because I want to see what happens first. I feel like we're going to destroy everybody. Bo got close, backed off a little, and has patient defense, so she's ready for the troll to do something, and the troll is down. I mean, it might lunge up aggressively and grab her, but I feel like we have enough people watching that we could chase this thing down or kill it before it even does anything. I'm jumping into the hour. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me, dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Eureka, Battlestar, Stargate, check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.